I remember the first time I caught a tarpon. I was going down to the Cayman Islands with Cynthia and her family, and I heard there were tarpon down there in these mosquito ditches. I got so bored of making these 80-foot casts out into these mosquito ditches and not catching anything that I just sat there and I was looking at my Clouser minnow going up and down like this, and up and down like this, and up and down like this, and like a 15-pounder comes out of nowhere and just, you know, they're black as they can be, and then they turn and they're totally silver, and I was just like this, and I was like, oh God, no, I got a tarpon, and I was so excited. Oh,
Set it again. Press it. On the twice. Bow.
oh yeah, fly on the fly.
Nice job. Oh, he broke it off.
Oh yeah, woo! Look at that, Adam.
Nice job, Adam. You're the man, bud.
Yeah.
That's certainly the thing about tarpon is they jump. I mean, it's when I get an angler down here, you know, to guide them for the first time, and they set the hook into that tarpon, and he just comes leaping out of the water, you know, back flips and shaking his head. I mean, it's heart stuff.
Yes! Look at that guy!
That is a shark.
That's the biggest fish I've ever caught.
I thought you said you had
Got him, relax.
Oh, dude, he just ripped my boat off.
K Saltwater Experience, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Tom Rowland and Captain Rich Tudor.
Tom's backyard and my backyard, and we're probably gonna explore some stuff we've never seen before. You know, today, probably look for some new baby tarpon spots that we haven't beat up over the last few years too bad.
Where are you boys? Florida. Got a lucky boy from North Carolina down here. We'll see if we can't catch him up.
You're gonna have fun. It's always fun when you fish up here.
I guess the first time I ever caught a tarpon was right off of a dock at night. It was right next to where my dad lives, over at his neighbor's house, and they had a light out on a dock, and I remember seeing these smaller tarpons swimming around this dock, and I was so excited. And sure enough, I grabbed a shrimp out there, put it through, you know, and put him out there and watch that guy come up and eat it. And you know, he started jumping around, and you know, he's only about 10 pounds, just, you know, like what we were catching, but it's phenomenal. I mean, exciting, really, really neat stuff.
See, go ahead, put that to the left hand, that's good. Okay, just leave it there for just a second, and then just barely twitch it. That's it, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. There he is. Yellow. God, did you see how far I could throw that? Adam, you just will not believe the bite you're gonna get on that bait. It's my favorite bait. Oh, did you get it? Oh, now look, he'll blast it out of the water, but then just keep bringing it, because they'll come, and they'll come again and come again. Hey, Rich, you want to help me out with this?
Yeah,
one?
man, absolutely.
You want to net him first?
No, I think we'll I'll just lip grip him. Just take your time and get him real whipped. That's my favorite size right there, man.
Good eating size, huh?
Everybody's favorite size right here. I don't know about you, man, but I got more requests. I got more requests for the little tarpon than any other fish.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think they jump more. People aren't intimidated by them. It's like me. I don't like to catch those big ones all the time. They're fun, but you catch one and you're done. We can catch about 10 of these.
Throw with that dead tree right there.
Go ahead and lay him on the side there for me. Oh boy, I almost jumped in the boat.
What do you think about underwater right here?
Yep, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice job, Tommy.
Right on, man. You know, it's just so much fun.
Good work, man. Pretty little fish. That's beautiful, man. Nice job. What was that, first cast, dude?
First cast. I swear, I get more requests for tarpon this size than anything else. I mean, they're great on fly, they're great on spin, they're great any way And they're not intimidating to people. People just love them, man. You just man that boga grip all day long. I'll man the rod.
I don't think so.
Adam will fix lunch.
My turn to have a little fun.
Tarpon are one of my favorite fish to catch. I mean, especially those smaller ones. It's really cool. I remember catching my first one off a dock when I was a kid at night, you know, and he's probably I don't know, 10-pounder, and he just jumped and went crazy, and it was just fun to be able to catch those on light tackle. So many times when people come down and they think about tarpon, they're thinking about the big giant ones, the 100-pounders. And I think our little ones down here are totally underrated, and it's probably from June through October, it's probably our #1 go-to tarpon. We do have a few bigger ones around, but after June, you know, falls through, a lot of the big ones are gone, and man, these little ones are everywhere, and they're so much fun on that light tackle. We can catch them on, you know, 6-pound, 10-pound. We can catch them on such light tackle, those light rods. It makes it so much fun. And the acrobatics are great, and you can catch them fast. You can catch, you know, not just one, but you can catch 10 in a day. It's wonderful.
Closed captioning is provided by Lawrence. We lead, we find, you win. The Hawks Cay Saltwater Experience, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Hawks Cay Resort Marina and Villas. All the fun of the Florida Keys in one island resort. Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. Quantum Rods and Reels, fishing at a quantum level. By Mercury Marine. Lowrance, makers of HDS, high-definition systems. By Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Sperry Topsider, a passion for the sea. And by Loadmaster, Power Pole, Corrosion Block, Ocean LED, and Tough Line.
Anytime that I'm out in beautiful Florida Keys catching these nice little sporty little tarpon on this light tackle, heaven, heaven.
All you gotta do with that thing, just get it in there and just keep the tip high and just reel it slow.
Tarpon is, I've done sculptures of tarpon, I've done paintings of tarpon.
Keep it high. Yep, they see it. He sees it. Let it fall, let it fall, let it fall. Start reel and reel. You got him. Reel, 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 reel.
I'm
Tip
about
high.
to get one.
Set it once or twice. Bow.
Watch my line there, Adam. I'm in. There you go.
That was
Sorry.
cool, huh, bud?
Oh yeah.
You gotta bow to the king.
Adam did a great job. It was really fun having him out there. You know, he's a very good angler. I mean, tarpon fishing is not something that he's, you know, gets to do a whole lot, but you could tell his skills. I mean, he could make the cast. He could put distance out there as far as we could or better, accuracy. You know, and he had to learn the intricacies of actually bowing to that tarpon.
Nice. Oh. There you got it again. There you go. There you. See if I can get
Nice
these brothers.
fish.
Cool. Oh, what a head shake.
That was
I love
awesome.
that, man.
Hit it right off the top of the water,
You
man.
know?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, nice jump.
Nice. Look at his brother.
Following him?
Yeah, his brother was right there. Oh, man. Very good. Oh, boy. Around the boat. And back. Hold on.
Good job. That was such a cool bite, man. No weight at all. He just popped it right off the top 2 or 3 times.
I guess he's not a morning person.
Yeah, I like watching somebody else do that. That's nice. See him get wet.
Very good. That's my favorite size, but I say that every time I get one of any size.
That's cool, man.
Look at
That was
right
real
up there in
cool.
the top jaw. It's perfect.
All right. Pretty neat stuff, huh, bud?
Very cool.
There was one spot when we were back there, and there was tarpon rolling everywhere. I mean, my heart was racing. Like, I was just getting just so pumped up and just, I mean, it just does, I mean, you could, see them so perfectly just working in, just smooth like that. It was killer, absolutely killer.
Got it.
Good cast. They're out away from the trees.
Got him. Got him.
Nice job, Tom.
Yeah, baby.
Nice job, man. That was impressive.
Woo, that thing came at me so fast. Man, I was reeling absolutely as fast as I could to catch up with that. God, I've never had to reel so fast in my life.
Look at him jumping there. He's hot. He's hot.
And he just came right at me. This guy's barely hooked. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah.
Nice job, man.
Love them.
A little smaller than the other one. Beautiful.
That's
fish.
what I like to do on a day off. Right there.
That's cool, man.
I consider this absolutely my backyard. I mean, I trailer up and down the Keys all the time, and even though I live in Key West, it's only 40 miles, and there's certain times of the year where I fish up here more than I fish right out of my backyard. Even if I had a boat in the water behind my house, I would still trailer up the Keys because this is the place to fish. Not all year do I do that, but certainly for a large portion of the year, I'm fishing right here.
One of the other complaints I continuously hear is people talking about, and it's something we have to be clear of. After we land a fish, especially if it's been pull and drag, that line's tight on the spool, so your next cast is gonna kind of stick to the spool.
Yeah.
So after we catch a fish, Tom and I always, make an extra cast, pull some line off to get it loose on the spool. That way we can cast.
Tell you what, there's a fish right there. Nice, 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 nice.
Just a little snapper.
Now watch this thing. This thing's got some mean teeth now. I learned my lesson when I was about 6 years old on those things.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah, bud.
This area that we've been fishing down here, it's neat. It's right in between Tom and my backyard in Islamorada and Tom's backyard in Key West. It's right in between. And both of us know a lot of spots here. We both fish up here a good bit for tournaments and different stuff. But what we did a lot today is we actually looked at a map and explored areas that neither one of us had fished. And that's a wonderful thing. Because when it comes to these small tarpon, you've got to find areas that are undisturbed. If you have an area that's been hit by numerous boats, or even yourself, if you go there day after day, they get smart, they get educated, and they leave.
There'll never be a whole area, like a big spot that we haven't been, but like you see that little creek right there that goes up into that pond. I mean, that's a pretty big pond. I've never been in there, and it looks like, it looks like we might be able to bust in there. We might have to bust through the mangroves. I'm not sure we can do it without a kayak, but a little spot like that, or maybe one of these little creeks way in the back of something like that.
Deep little trough where they're hanging out.
It's hard to find a spot that I hadn't been around here, but we can, we'll go hit a couple of these little creeks and see if we can get back in there and find some fish that haven't been yet.
These shrimp hatches are so unique. We only get to see it in the summer in the lower Keys here, and it's really a special thing.
I plan my life around, and I have for a long time. I mean, you look at the tide book, you know when it's going to happen. I can forecast it. What's better than that is a tarpon can forecast it.
We go out there and find these areas where there's been a lot of grass pushed up against the shorelines, and that this grass rots and decays with that hot water.
The shrimp push out of the mangroves, and a lot of times weed lines will develop if you have the right conditions.
And as that water starts to fall out, that dirty, tantic, no oxygen water flows out into the clean water. It starts going over to where the shrimp are laying, and the shrimp and the little fish come up to the top trying to gasp for air.
The shrimp are having a hard time living in this water. They were very happy in the mangroves, and they get pushed out into this very poorly oxygenated water.
Where the tarpon can come in there with their prehistoric lung, they can actually gulp air and supplement their oxygen supply.
Everything's having a little bit of a hard time. It's moving slowly. Tarpon can go in there, and they are absolutely at their prime, at their peak, in their element.
And it's just a wonderful situation for us to fish in.
They go in there and they can clean house.
That's why we're fishing in the bay boat.
Yeah, this thing is like it's Got a massive platform up here.
Well, that's the best part about fishing in this boat versus fishing in the skiff is that you can stay right there. I can be fly fishing. We can have a 3-ring circus going on up here. but the point is that you got 2 kids, you got a family, you got a guide with 2 customers. That's the best part about the 24 bay. Not only will it go in real shallow water, keeps everybody in the party fully engaged in the fishing. Once the water temperature gets really high and you have the calm conditions mixed with the tide being exactly right, you have that very poorly oxygenated water happening in certain areas where there happen to be a lot of tarpon.
Got him? Got him. Good job, man.
Oh, it came off. Oh God, we got more coming. Look here. Adam, run up to the front and get right in there. About 20 or 30 feet in front of him.
Wait for him to get in range.
Right at him. There you go.
Right there, man. You're in him. You're in him. I'm gonna get in him. Set it again. Set it again. Tip high. Remember to bow when he jumps. Tip high. Bow when he jumps. Tip high. Come right up here.
Yeah, baby.
Good job, Adam. Keep tight on him.
There you go.
Nice job, buddy. Yeah. You the man. Big bend. That way you give him have some room to bow to him, especially with that braid. Don't let him pull that rod down. It might loosen that drag a little.
Right of your shoulder. Right of your shoulder.
Keep that bend when he's running. Bow. Tip up. Nice.
Oh, that's a nice one too.
Keep the bend in the rod.
It's a largemouth. It's a largemouth. It's just not a largemouth bass. Largemouth tarpon.
You got that lipper?
Nice fish.
Good job, buddy. Well done, man.
Look at that, Adam.
Nice job, bud.
I knew you could do it.
Look at the purple and teal.
Nice, man. Here, why don't you take him up here and get a picture of Adam with him?
Yeah.
Look at that, Adam.
Nice job, Adam. You're the man, bud.
That's a nice fish right there.
1, 2, 3, smile.
Very cool.
Nice job, man.
Oh, let him go right away.
Yeah,
I knew you could come through. Good job, man.
He did a 25-foot sprint, Happy Gilmore super launch, and launched at about 150 feet. That was pretty insane.
You guys can't reach that fish?
See one?
Right up there in front of you, as far as you can cast.
As far as I can get.
This stuff casts long.
Whoa! Jeez! What do you think you are?
Oh,
you liar, you liar.
The Hawks Cay Saltwater Experience, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Yellowfin, only at a Yellowfin. Finor, legendary tackle since 1933. The Florida Keys in Key West, come as you are. Yeti Coolers, wildly stronger, keep ice longer. Motor Guide, never stop. By Sirius Marine Weather, satellite weather direct to your boat. And by Under Armour, King Sailfish Mounts, Staybill, Scott Fly Rods, and Plano.
Don't move it. Stay still, Adam, stay still. Stay still, stay still. You got it, Rich.
Oh yeah, baby. That was so cool. What a fight.
So cool.
I'm getting in.
Clear?
It's a great bite, man.
Oh boy.
Oh, golly.
Oh, there he goes.
Did you get off? That's all right.
Oh,
It's all right.
That's cool,
Get
man.
another shot. Get another.
Yeah, Adam, this braid was really key for us on those little tarpon today, being able to make that long cast. Like I was telling you, braid is so key. And when you asked us to help you, design this braid, I was telling you we've used every braid on the market, and the biggest problem we had, especially with the 10-pound or 20-pound, was tangles. We were getting a lot of wind knots and tangles and performance problems. I don't know what you did with this, but it's we have a tangle all day. It's amazing. It's casting further, smaller diameter, yet we're not getting the tangles.
Digital Y6 braiding. What we're doing is we're braiding the braid very tight, which nobody else has done. And what that does is it leaves a smooth, very smooth finish on the top of the line. And then we stretch it out 20%, so we make it small diameter and it keeps the tensile. increases the line speed to the guy, so you're getting these long casts. And it's got a true body to it.
That one's going.
Oh!
Going.
Wait. Everybody stay still.
He's on it. Oh, he ate it. There you go. You got him. Good job, Tom.
On the fly.
Watch my fly line. I think it's everywhere.
I'm gonna clear it.
Throw it in the water if you want.
Clearing it.
It's under the cooler. Under the cooler.
Look at that fish right there. Oh, he's so beautiful. You see him on the white bottom.
Just not gonna pull on him here. Just be careful because he might take off. You're standing on my line there. The other foot. Now watch this. As soon as I pull on him,
He's gonna
there
come
he
and
goes.
jump, right?
Yeah. Now I'll pull on him a little
Get
bit.
the hook in him pretty
He's
good.
running. Yeah, I set the hook really hard.
That's a great job, Tom. That was really cool, man. I jumped that one off, and you fed that one on the fly at the same time. Incredible.
Really awesome.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's pretty cool to see Tom go out there and throw that fly at him. He can chuck it out there, you know, almost as far as we could throw it with that 6-pound braid. I mean, that's impressive to be able to throw something that far and accurate. And sometimes, you know, finessing those fish in and eating that fly is the way to go. I mean, I was pretty impressed. Those fish were acting real spooky, and we were having trouble catching them on bait, and he threw in there and certainly caught one on the fly. That's very impressive. I'm in him.
Ooh, nice cast, Rich.
Fish on!
Ha ha! Rich got one. It's a big
Oh,
one.
yeah! Woo!
That's a cool
Yeah, that was pretty cool, though.
Came out like a sailfish.
It's good to
I get to catch tarpon all the time. I don't get to catch big cooties a lot.
Okay. Okay, Adam.
Flip it.